Hello everyone, Meneka here and welcome back to my channel. Now today's video is going to be all about the face halo, which they've called the modern makeup remover. Now what this pretty much does is it's like circular cloth pads that you use with water, and it's meant to just take all your makeup off. You don't need makeup remover, you don't need micellar water, you don't need anything, just plain old tap water is fine. And it's meant to work well with these specially designed circular pad thingies to be able to take off your makeup. I've never tried this before, but I've heard lots and lots of good things about it. So I received this as part of, Face Halo, if you didn't know, is actually available from Priceline, which is pretty cool. And Priceline is currently the only physical stockist of Face Halo, so you can only get it online at facehalo.com or whatever the website is. Yeah, there we go, facehalo.com, or from Priceline, which is pretty cool. So I haven't opened this yet. I've seen what they look like, but I haven't felt it or anything, so I'm just going to do that now. Now, a pack of 3 of these, according to the Face Halo website, retail for $30, so that's $10 each. If I can get this open, geez. So I'm just going to cut the top off this. I thought it was one of those things that you can tear off, because it's resealable. Resealable. This pair of scissors, struggling, but it's almost there. There we go. Alright, take 2 and try not open this. Oh, also, if you didn't know, this is Chloe Morello's brand. So Chloe Morello is an Australian beauty YouTuber, very popular, and yeah, this is her product, which is pretty cool. So, using Face Halo and more tips. So we're going to follow this so we make sure we're using it correctly. So what you get are 3 individually sealed face halos. They kind of look like cookies. So I'm just going to take this one here. Nothing different about it. It's the first one I picked up. So they're just like sleeves, not kind of sealed packets, but there we go. It's quite firm actually. It feels like there's cardboard. No, not cardboard. There's some kind of like thin. Sorry, I'm just finishing this cookie. It's quite flexible, but it feels like it has something in between the 2 sides that's making it a little bit firmer. One side has this ribbon here, but yeah, let's go. So what you do is, it says here that Face Halo works either with cold or warm water. I've got a little container of cold water here with me. The water loosens your makeup, allowing the Halo Tech fiber strands, which are 100 times finer than a human hair. My hair's pretty damn fine. As in like thin, not like damn fine. To reach deep into your pores to remove and trap makeup. Your skin enjoys a healthy, invigorating clean in half the time. See how using only water with Halo Tech fibers compares to other removal methods at halo.com. Okay. It's just clever. I'm really struggling to read this. I've just come home from a long day of work, so I thought it'd be a good time to test this, but also I've hit a wall. I can't read. I feel like I say I can't speak English or I can't read in every single video, and it's mainly because I film after I come home from work, so forgive me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wet this, and it says no need to rub or scrub, simply wet your face halo and gently wipe off makeup. For heavier eye makeup, rehydrate your face halo well with water and hold it onto the eyes or eyelashes for an extra 5 to 10 seconds. It just helps. Okay, so I've got this container here, and I promise you this is just water. There's nothing mixed into here. Oh, I can't actually tip it because it's just going to tip. There's water in here. Can you see like the shadow of it at least? No? Oh, there you go. You can see that the water level's up to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to soak this in here. This is my typical face for work. I have foundation on, I have concealer on, it's been set with powder, I have some highlighter on, I have lipstick on, I have eyebrows that have been filled in and set with gel. I have, my eyes, this is going to leave. When I take my glasses off, there's going to be marks where makeup's missing. But I have eyeliner, I have mascara, I have 2 different types of mascara on. And yes, so we will see how this goes. I'm interested to see how many of these this is, or not how many of these because I'm just going to use the one, but how many times I've got to go back and forth, because I use a lot of makeup wipes, because as I, you know, went through my makeup, you would have realised I wear a lot of makeup. So, ooh, what's happening here? So if I go through makeup removing wipe packets like crazy. So this would be a lot cheaper. It's $30 for 3 of them, but you can chuck them in the wash, you can wash them, and they come out just as clean looking as this. So if this works, I'll be saving a lot of money. I'm just going to soak this in here. Oh, it's absorbing the water quite quickly. It's a lot heavier now with the water in it. So this is absolutely soaked with water at the moment, but I'm just going to squeeze it out a little bit. Actually, not a little bit, a lot, otherwise there'll be water on the floor. So this is soaked, and I'm just going, whoop, I've successfully dropped water on the floor. And this is carpet because I'm stupidly not in the bathroom. So completely clean, and I'm just going to go here, and I'm just going to do one wipe. That's how much it's taken off. Just going to go over the eyebrow. Just do this side of the face. So that's 3 swipes so far. 4. Oh, it's getting some of the mascara and eyeliner off now. From what I can see, it is taking off the foundation quite well, which is good. This is just a palette I'm using as a mirror. Yeah, it's taking off the foundation quite well actually. That patch went in one swipe, which is really, really good. So I've kind of used that side a bit, so I'm just going to flip it over, and let's just do the mascara and eyeliner with this one. So this is holding it on the eye for 5 to 10 seconds. I don't like the idea of not being able to fold over what you have used. You know, with makeup wipes, you kind of fold it in a pattern so that you don't have to touch the part that you've used. Whereas with this, you kind of have to. Okay. That did the eyeliner pretty well. That's all off. The eyeliner. Except for a little bit towards the lash line. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just wiping that off. So I'm kind of just going over the lashes a little bit. It's off, but there's still like a little bit at the base, but I think it's actually all off. Like my eye, even with makeup wipes, smudges a lot more than this, so it's kind of impressive. But oh well, we've done half the face, and now it's time for the lipstick. It's getting a little bit dry. I'll try once without re-wetting it, but if it doesn't try again, I'm not going to hold it against it that much because it's kind of dried out. So I'm just going to take this side here with the eyeliner. How do you reckon so far? I think it's doing pretty well. And I'm just going to take off the... So I'm just going to hold it here. And this is a long wearing liquid lipstick, so... Okay. It's kind of coming off. That actually, that took it off. That took it, like, these are the, so this lipstick is the Ofra Cosmetics, just trying to make the line a bit neater, but the Ofra Cosmetics liquid lipsticks, and they are really long wearing, so I usually have to use makeup remover to take that off. I'm impressed. I am impressed. And I've done half my face, but it hasn't taken that long. And I've done it in, you know, the 2 sides, like even if that's half my face. I think if I wet this again, it should be okay to go again for the other side, which I'll do in a sec. But that's pretty impressive. It's important to remember that, you know, the ingredients that you do use on your face can aid you, but at the same time, if you tug on your face too much too often, that also causes wrinkles because your skin loses elasticity and it kind of sets in a wrinkly place. but I haven't felt like I've had to really kind of scrub and go at it with this. I kind of feel like I'm using the same force and the same movements I do with makeup wipes. So not only am I, well, saving money because I don't have to buy makeup wipes, but I'm not using chemicals on my face. I'm using water, which it's like having a shower anyway. And I'm not rigorously tugging at it. So I'm just going to dip this into my little box of water here. I'm not sure if it's actually meant to do anything, but, well, the water's gone a little bit murky, but that's from my foundation. So I'm just going to wring this out again. Hasn't really gotten rid of the colouring, but I think it'll be good to go again. I'm just going to move you closer. You can see it in a little bit more detail. So I've got foundation on here and a bit of highlights, all, you know, looking very, very cakey and gross because it's been on for like 12 hours, but that's okay. Let's give it a go. So that is straight to skin. Usually takes me a couple of wipes to get to that. Again, straight to skin there. That's skin, that's not foundation or anything. That's pretty good. Do the eyebrow and do under the eye a little better. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, let's do the lips. So I'll flip it over. I'm going in with this side. That's all come off there. That whole bottom lip is all off now. That's pretty impressive just with water. And you know what's good about that? This is a very weird kind of frame. You're like really, really zoomed in, but I'm talking at you. You know when you like use makeup wipes or something and they taste really gross because you've used it on your lips and it's either really greasy or because I've used oils, or it's it just tastes really bitter or it tastes like chemicals. Well, this is water, so you don't have to worry about that. I don't know why I did this in the middle of a sentence. You guys, I'm actually really, really impressed by this. So if you're just an everyday consumer like me, like I'm not really into, you know, it's this patent and we're doing this fibre and it's blah, blah, blah. I'm not really into that. I just want something that works. So I can actually say that this does work. It's looking pretty worse for wear, but that's okay. Cool. So that's that. I'm like, it worked. It worked, and I had quite a bit of makeup on and that worked. I will continue to give this a go, but first impressions, that's pretty good. And you know what the best thing is? I keep thinking of these as I kind of reflect back on what I usually do as part of my routine. I usually wash my face after using makeup wipes because I don't like the residue, or I just don't like the idea of there being like stuff on my face, if that makes sense. I mean, stuff that's not moisturizer or whatever, but this is water, like I don't have to wash it off again, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna give this a go at washing. Give a go at washing this, just with some like soap or something. Can I wash this with? Machine wash with light/white colours. Hand wash with soap and warm water after each use or between machine wash cycles. Okay, so soap and warm water. Now, I have sensitive skin, and whatever I use to clean my brushes or whatever I use to clean, you know, anything like this does also go on my skin. So I've got to be careful about what I wash this with. But I have some soap, some Dr. Bronner's or some soap that I can use to clean this. So I'm going to do that now. I'm just going to give it a quick wash, and what I'm going to do is add some liquid soap. This is Dr. Bronner's soap, and just rub it in. As it said on the card, this is warm water that I'm washing it with, and it's coming straight out. So this is the final result. One side, and this is the side with just the foundation, is completely white. Like, this literally looks the same colour as when it started. The other side, which is the eyeliner, mascara and makeup, sorry, lipstick side that I have, well, it doesn't actually dictate that, I've just kind of done my own thing. There is a little bit of residue left, but I believe that will come out if I put it through the wash. And yeah, that's what it looks like after it's been washed. So overall, I am pretty impressed. Like, I know I've said that this entire time. This product was gifted, like I said at the start, but I don't have to say good things about it, honestly. I do kind of go out there with a bit of a... I was quite critical of this, to be honest. I'm just itching my back. Because I was like, oh yeah, just with water, okay. And I thought, you know, you'd really have to kind of get in there and kind of exfoliate your face. But it's not like that. Like, you just kind of go, wipe. Oh, okay, it's all gone. And my face, like, I can touch it. Like, it doesn't have that weird residue that makeup wipes has. And there's nothing wrong with makeup wipes. Like, that's... Like, I've been using makeup wipes this whole time. But I feel like, you know, this is good because it's a once-off purchase, and then you just have to kind of wash it. Each one lasts 200 washes, I think it said. Recommended 200 wash cycles before replacing. That's a lot of use out of one, and there are 3 of them in this packet. I feel like if you're very conscious about what you put on your skin, it's a lot better than what you can get out of a like a micellar water or a makeup cleanser or whatever, because it's just water. Like, and even if you think about it, like, environmentally, like, these are so much better than using hundreds and hundreds of wipes a year. Like, I use, like, I can't even describe how many wipes I used to use, or even makeup removing, like, little pads. They also contribute to it as well. So I think this is definitely better environmentally as well, which is good. And also, now that they're available at Priceline, they're also easily accessible, so that's also good. And they're really easy to wash, which is also a plus, because I guess that's the extra effort added with this, the fact that you've got to wash it so that you can use it again. But I guess it's the same as, like, washing your makeup brushes or washing your beauty blender. It's just another thing that you got to wash, and I try and wash my, not brushes so much, but my beauty blender every time I use it, and I'm guessing that this will just fall into the routine. So I kind of don't see it as being, you know, a massive thing added on, but it is, you know, another thing that I have to wash.